For some people, speaking in front of an audience is their biggest fear, even higher of the fear of death. The sad thing is that most people with enormous potential refuse to learn and practice public speaking because they let their nervousness and anxiety win this game. But once you have mastered these 7 tips I'm going to share with you in this video, you can practically deliver your speech in front of thousands of people. And I want to share a very brief story about the first public speech of my entire life. My name is Max Cecco and I help you become a high-paid infopreneur. It means selling your expertise or someone else's knowledge to help people solve their problems. On YouTube, I share my 12-year knowledge and experience helping professionals and small business owners create their personal brand online and sell information products and services. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest you subscribe right now and turn the notification on. If you tap on the like button, you will contribute to spreading my message to people like you. So, thank you. Before sharing these 7 tips, let me share the first time someone put me on stage without saying anything. I haven't had time to realize what would have happened to me and to my feelings. In 2005, I was working for a network marketing company. I was 25 years old. My colleague invited me to a small event in Treviso, northeast Italy, to introduce the opportunity to almost 50 people who attended the event. Emanuele started the event and shared his message for the first 2 hours before lunch. After lunch, he did something I couldn't expect. He was introducing the next topic of the day, and suddenly he pronounced these words. Please, allow me to introduce our next speaker, a young guy that will explain everything to you about our marketing plan. Give a big applause to Max Cecco. At that moment, I was petrified. I was thinking, Emanuele, what the fuck are you saying? Are you crazy? I was nervous. My heart started racing. My mind was empty. My thoughts were gone. My hands' palms were sweaty. My legs were shaking. But I had to do that presentation. I was embarrassed in front of that audience and felt all possible emotions. But later on, I realized it was a sort of benediction. Fortunately, I knew the topic very well, but at the same time, I made many mistakes. But who cares? It was my debut as a public speaker, and I didn't quit till the end of the presentation. I was sweaty, but extremely happy too. I challenged myself and my beliefs. On the flip side, I told myself something like this. Max, the next presentation must be 100 times better than the first one. So I asked Emanuele to teach me the essential tips for delivering a great speech, and I want to pass this information to you right now because public speaking is a teachable skill that everyone can learn. Tip number 1. Focus on your message and your audience. You are the expert people want to work with. Your audience is not your enemy. Instead, they are excited to be there with you and to have the opportunity to learn something new from you. So, stop thinking about what others could think of you and stop focusing on yourself. Instead, start thinking about delivering a great speech and amazing information to change people's lives. You have to think about the information you are transferring to your audience, and your main focus is to provide value for the entire speech duration. Obviously, public speaking is not only about delivering information, but the emotions. This is an advanced topic that I'll explain in another video for sure. Tip number 2. Be prepared. Preparation lets you deliver a great speech and puts you in a condition to convey a message with the proper intention. Confidence comes with competence. If you want to become confident at delivering a message, you should be 100% prepared. But let me be very clear. I don't mean that you have to learn your speech by heart, word by word. Improvising is amazing, and I suggest you to adapt your message even based on people's reactions. At the same time, you need to be sure about the structure, the main points of your presentation. By moving in this direction, no matter what can happen during the speaking, you always know what message to deliver to your audience. Tip number 3. Practice. Without practice, there is no excellent speech. Especially at the beginning, Practice makes all the difference. For instance, in my first speech, even if I was nervous and a little insecure of myself, I delivered a nice speech because I knew the topic. And Emanuele knew my preparation, even if I have never shared the same information in front of 50 people, but only one-to-one. Practice makes you perfect, but keep in mind that perfection doesn't exist, and do not wait to be 100% prepared before doing anything in life and business too. There is always room for improvement. So, I suggest practicing your presentation until you feel confident enough to deliver that message. Honestly, my way of practicing a presentation, speech, live streaming event, and so on is to record the entire speech with a camera and then watch the video to better understand what I can improve. In this way, I can see and feel what my audience feels and sees. Tip number 4. No one will judge you. This is a terrific mindset that changed everything. Emanuele explained to me that your audience is not there to judge you in any way. They are with you to learn, and I can assure you that they will support you even in case you miss something in your presentation. Your audience roots for you. They want you to succeed. They are in that room to learn something from you. They are all ears. The only person that can judge you is yourself. Period. So don't overthink too much. Tip number 5. Enjoy the moment. Delivering a great speech is so exciting. Since I'm a musician too, because I've been playing drums since 1995, I can assure you that before every concert, you feel the same emotions as public speaking. You are nervous, but excited at the same time. People are waiting for you. They want to leave emotions. Your mindset must be something like this. I want to enjoy this moment because I'm lucky to have the opportunity to give something to someone. And the best part is this. When you embrace this state of mind, your audience will transfer their energy to you, and what happens is amazing. The most critical part is the first 60 seconds. But after 60 seconds, the stage and the audience are yours. So enjoy the moment and smile. And always remember that your audience will perceive your emotions. Whatever emotion you want your audience to leave, it must start with you. Tip number 6. Master the body language. Your body language is responsible for 55% of your communication efficacy. Gestures are very important. In my first presentation, I made all the possible mistakes. What a mess! But that experience taught me the majority of crucial aspects of public speaking in a single session. As I always said, failing fast is the best life and business school. Now, I have 5 suggestions for you. 1. Do not look down. Your chin must be parallel to the ground. 2. Be centered with your body, and you can walk on stage if you want, but please do not swing and do not leap on one hip. Number 3. Do not stay in this position. It is horrible to see, and it expresses closure. In addition, do not put your hands in your pockets. It expresses arrogance. Be open, smile often, and open your arms. Number 4. Do not turn your back to the audience. This is a terrible mistake. If you have to see slides, put a monitor in front of you to see them and check the time. And number 5. Do not start speaking before reaching the front of the room. There is no urgency. People are there for you. No one will escape before delivering your speech. Your body language allows you to reinforce the message that comes out of your mouth thanks to the words you use and especially thanks to your voice. Tip number 7. Involve your audience. Do not deliver your entire speech without involving your audience. It is not a monologue. Sometimes, during your speech, you can ask questions to your audience or play games with them or ask them to do some exercises. For instance, you can start your questions with "How many of you?" and you raise your hand in order to persuade your audience to raise their hands as well. Or, if you are presenting a live webinar, you can ask open questions or make a poll. Ask people to write the answer in the chat room. Involving people is one of the most crucial things to do, especially if your live session is more than 1 hour long. Now, I have a bonus and fundamental tip for you, responsible for 38% of your communication efficacy. Paraverbal communication. How to use your voice. Some people underestimate the emotions you can and should convey with your voice. And please, don't underestimate the power of the musical instrument within you. Watch this video. How to use your voice to be persuasive. Not only theory, but you will learn practical exercises you can implement immediately to be more attractive and persuasive. So, watch this video now.